Fresh J's.
What it do, y'all? It's your boy Jonathan Tumblin.
Barry Jones, I'm signing on.
And J Trey,
AKA
Mark Boyd.
And today, man, we got a guest in the building, a comedy cohort, as they say, friend of ours.
Derogatory term.
It does, doesn't it? Cohort.
You cohort?
You cohort ass nigga. It's a comedy homie, a real life homie, our friend Jeremy Scipio.
Yo, what's going on?
I
don't know if this is gonna be some every year.
Yeah.
Cameras and shit. Upgraded podcast.
What it do? What it do? What it do with you, man? How are you functioning during all this COVID shit?
Man, I am navigating stigma very well. I mean, that's pretty much what it is, man. I feel like there's two realities. You know what I'm saying? There's the online projected reality.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And then there's reality, like real life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One does affect the other. But, you know, I live in a part of LA called Mexico where nobody. They say New York is a city don't sleep. North Hollywood don't sleep.
It's constantly jumping in North Hollywood.
They work.
It's wonderful.
Like corn who?
North Hollywood has a wonderful black community.
I was about to say, all the
does.
cuties that did not want to deal with the bullshit and want a nice, black girls, I feel like I'm going to say,
Yes.
that went to school and don't want to live in shitty apartments, move to North Hollywood. That Ralph's in North Hollywood goes crazy.
Oh, yeah.
That North, I be like, is it?
Magnolia and Violent for those.
I was just about to act like I didn't know what you were talking about.
I'm like, you know that Ralph's. Don't try and play me, G.
That Ralph's is always.
You didn't met a few of them there.
Yes, young black Hollywood
It
Ralph's.
really is.
It is though. It is.
They was not trying to play with none of them 1920 apartments.
Man,
You're right. There's a
for
requirement.
$8,000 a month.
Thank you.
There's a requirement of how many followers you have in order to get in the Ralph's. I don't know if you're
I'm sure.
Like, wait, how many followers you
Shout
have?
out to North Hollywood.
Nah, take
man.
your ass to.
All right, wait. She can come in.
Take your ass down the street.
Better go to Walgreens.
You better go to John's, nigga. Go to Bonds, nigga. What
For
you
a
doing?
place called No Ho, there's a lot of hoes. I'm sorry. I had to.
Yo,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that joke's
Yo,
been
you
I'm
just
used.
gonna
started
leave.
comedy.
I'm gonna
That
leave.
joke's been
I
used how many
apologize.
times?
I'm sorry.
Nobody's ever said that,
There's a
Mark.
street called La See a Nigga. Man, I hate when I see a nigga. Oh, I see a nigga.
Okay, I just
Was that
wanted
coming
to-
next?
That just had a few of those.
That's funny.
I had to just.
You had to throw it out there.
No hoes and no ho. Why am I doing a Chris Rock thing?
That was a whole Chris.
Y'all stop your feet.
Where are the hoes and no ho?
Yeah.
Hilarious, man. Are y'all niggas excited for December 21st, or the day we're alleged to gain superpowers?
I can't wait. What is it? Is that the vaccine day or something?
No, the Grand
Nah.
Conjunction, the great. Let me look at what
Something in the
it's
stars.
specifically called. The Great Conjunction. Jupiter and Saturn
man.
swing by the moon.
Oh.
They align for the first time in like
Oh, my
however
goodness.
many years and shit.
And
yeah.
black people are slated to get superpowers.
Man,
The
y'all-
original sun people.
I feel like y'all just met me. Y'all don't know how much I hate this shit.
I know you hate this shit. That's why I'm looking directly at it.
I hate
I'm like, come on,
intangible
Scipio.
bullshit. I swear. It's so funny how many people think that the stars is the reason you can't find a man. It's because you're a walking, talking bad time.
Amen.
And you believe in this outside shit. We got Marvel superheroes for this type of shit. That's where you put all your fantasies and your hopes and your dreams and what you
True.
want to look like
That's where you
in
can
real
use
life.
that part of your brain.
But all this like, oh, Mercury's in retrograde.
Right.
I still don't know what the fuck that means.
It really means nothing.
Just
really
you are a
means that.
terrible person. That's what it means. Nobody wants you. Sorry. What was you talking
No,
about?
you real. You real. That's
No,
the
on the other
superpower
thing-
Jeremy will have on the 21st is just calling bullshit.
It's calling people out.
Calling
You know what's-
You're gonna see through bullshit even more.
You know what? You know what superpower I
This person
want?
full of shit.
You know what superpower I want? Paying my rent ahead of time. I want that superpower. Like here's
Does that happen on the 21st? Motherfucker? You sound like an old
If you
man.
can pay your rent
You
on
sound-
the
we like little
21st
kids.
for the first.
Granddad, when the 21st? What power you gonna have? I want to pay this rent. Y'all know y'all books like that?
Hey,
like you
man.
know the 21st? Okay.
Hey, no lie. I haven't had to pay rent in the last 2 months because I had the little
Deferment shit.
yeah. Not deferment. No,
Okay.
no. Everybody who fell for that shit is a fool. No.
Rent deferment? Yeah, I
Not
won't
the
fall
rent
for
deferment. Like people act like deferment means you ain't gonna have to pay
No, you- that shit
eventually.
coming
I
back.
got enough debt. You don't know.
Enough doing bad enough.
Yeah,
Okay.
Right.
No, there was a more of a rent allowance or something. You had to apply for it. You know,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you're
yeah.
you
For
know,
the COVID. COVID related.
You got it right.
Yeah, sure.
Come on, man. You get it.
Nah,
I just don't want to say I got shit. They locking niggas up.
This is the problem.
They out here locking niggas up for having benefits.
This is the problem with black people. We don't fill out the paperwork.
information.
Yeah, we don't fill out the paperwork. That's the whole issue. I
But
forgot whose joke that is.
I have VA benefits. That's all I ever claimed that I
Oh
have.
snap, bro, you good.
That's all I ever claimed.
You got the real superpowers.
Hey,
Well,
a check for the rest of my life.
As long as you have your mind right, yeah, you good.
If I go crazy at some point,
Then it's not too much worth it.
it's not too
You're
much
gonna
work.
be walking
Somebody's
in
gonna be
Skid Row
collecting them
with
bitches.
$12,000.
Somebody be collecting them checks like this nigga stupid, bro.
I done ran that shit to my account. This nigga retarded. That shit is vicious.
All right,
They after me. The son doesn't like it when I'm happy.
Oh no. Yo.
the son doesn't like it when I'm happy.
Oh man, that's funny.
You know that's how some people think.
That's legitimately
It's sad,
a conspiracy that somebody in Skid Row has.
Yeah.
This
Somebody
is
out there
sad.
just
This
screaming
just
at
got
the
real.
sky, begging the sun, just leave me alone. Go away, nigga. In his tent, never
And all
come
that's
out.
supposed to stop on the 21st. And I'm just playing, but
Man,
I mean, if
Well,
we
yeah,
want
so what happens?
okay,
Is it really like black
legitimately,
people?
supposedly on the 21st, because these things are going to align,
Right.
vibrations are going to be able to go higher,
Mhm.
okay, also lower. Okay.
Okay.
So it's an ability that not an ability, but just like it's possible that you can vibrate higher or lower, meaning that you can, if you're already living in 3D or 4D, which is these other dimensions that you could be consciously, you can now rise up into 5D. Now it sounds
what the fuck
ridiculous.
is 5D?
That's like, okay, so we're in the third dimension right now. Fourth dimension is like, the realm,
Third
the
dimension.
dark stuff, the not dark, but just like spirit realm. You can sit and talk maybe to your ancestors. And
All right,
fifth
bro.
dimension is a whole nother one. For real, man, I think that
Too much Black Panther.
there's too much. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna be the one guy with dreads on here defending all this shit. Y'all
Yeah,
not gonna
you
paint
are.
me into that character.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
allow it.
That's you.
I
Missing
refuse.
a jewel or something around your neck.
I have some obsidian in my butthole right now.
That spiral wrapped rock. That's what you need around your neck.
I drank some amethyst water before I came in here. And once I rub my body down in aloe vera every morning,
Hey,
you're not gonna.
Neo
did
Soul
somebody-
Negro.
Did the
That's
person that come up with this
Neo
theory,
Soul Negro.
was it like just a black woman that helped out with this theory, just like the coronavirus vaccine?
Wow.
Like just that mention of the
Wow.
She was the one that was like, and superpowers.
That wasn't the topic. They're like, yeah, strapping her in, whatever, bitch. Sit still.
And yes, my blood is a superpower.
You know, it's funny when people come at me with these type of things. It's just so funny because my response is always, like it's so, like, they be like,
you ever been
oh yeah,
turned
your
on?
rising sign mixed with your
Hey,
falling
you ever,
sign.
you
I'm
ever
like,
thought about how many people just love talking to you because of that? You ain't got nothing to say. Jeremy over here like, I hate this fucking conversation. And they're like, he's such an easy person to talk to.
Have you ever been sitting with a girl?
Yo, can you stop reading me, please? Come on. What about y'all? Let's
Yeah,
focus on
this
y'all.
is the
No,
podcast.
So accurate. He's so accurate right now. Like,
Like, I love talking to Jeremy. Jeremy like,
He listens. He's such a good listener.
Hey,
Nah.
stand your ass.
That's why I like forums like this where I can just fully express myself.
Yeah.
Like you literally be pacing your life based upon heart, stars, horseshoes, clovers, and balloons. Thinking that's the problem. You think that's the answer.
Wow.
You really think that is what's going on. And now we done got so much to the point you think you're going to get superpowers in a year that we lost the most people. No, I'm kidding. I don't even know the
You
numbers.
going in.
But-
You going in. People can't pay their rent.
know the kid-
Businesses is closed.
I'm a kid.
People be like-
My superpower would be to bring back all the people that we
They would be
lost
doing this.
year to the COVID-19 crisis.
That is so cute. That is so cute.
what it
I think
sounds
that's
like.
adorable. No, it is.
And we say what we want. No, I'm not even gonna say that. But yeah, I just think about who we want to bring in here. Sometimes we talk about bringing in guests,
Yeah.
and I just realized we're gonna get some of that.
Yeah.
We're gonna ask a question. They're gonna do just what you did.
that would be so great, Tony Stark. But
But
this ain't Infinity War.
Right.
We just
Let's get back
losing.
to the
Man, I've been watching the MCU.
losing,
We just losing.
You back to the real shit.
You
Can we,
can't win. You know what I'm saying? We stuck with Smart Hulk and Tiny Ant-Man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna win. Spider-Man ain't coming back.
Oh,
This
jeez.
is- This is it. We just stuck in this new society, and we have to deal just like the people before us had to deal. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
I mean, you put forward, good ideas. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about having good leadership, good discernment. You know what I'm saying? They call it common sense, but it's just good discernment, and everybody don't have it. You know what I'm saying?
It's not common.
What you do is like literally, if everybody had common sense, there wouldn't even be a follower section on Instagram. It'd be a leader section. But is it? No. Just get behind people.
That was a bar. All right.
So,
you came in here with these bars. Don't play with me. I'm not. No. But speaking of society and culture and things like that, man. People are mad at Lizzo because she's the girls are getting mad at Lizzo because she's promoting diet culture. She started taking care of herself, drinking juices and smoothies, and girls
blame
said,
it on her juice.
I felt let down. I feel like, my hero is gone because she's deciding to take better care of herself.
I don't care what she look like, long as she ain't twerking at NBA games, I'm straight.
I mean, if she lose weight,
wait, if her body get fired,
all right,
no,
keep the same energy.
No,
man.
Make
sure you had the same
the thing is, you know what's funny? She needed to be somewhat humbled.
Yeah.
Because she would ghost everywhere, and people would talk about the way she looked, and she'd be like, "Oh, they just don't like a real full
body
woman."
positivity.
And it's like, or you just go at random places twerking on people and thinking that's okay.
Yeah,
like, yo, it's the difference between just being, I don't even want to adhere to the rules of society.
Right.
But you kind of have to.
As a black man.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm just saying, look, hey, respect Lizzo if she want to lose weight. Is that what
she's
she wanna
losing
do?
weight. She's
Losing
been
weight?
jump roping and
Action Bronson lost weight.
Yeah, slim it down.
That's what you do at a certain point in your career anyway.
Yeah.
You just, there's a Monique. First of all, we've seen this before.
Yeah.
Monique was shooting down skinny women.
Bitches. I hate you sskinny bitches.
Had whole sets on it. Now she put workout videos on some, hey guys, we can do it. So yeah,
Because she went to the hospital.
What is it up with people enjoying you when you're fucking miserable and fat?
Because they can watch your transformation. It's the transformation that they
but that's unfair.
Okay, maybe not the miserable part.
Yeah, I mean, I've noticed a lot of fat, happy people.
Okay, so
we know one.
Yeah.
But why do they like you more? I mean, this kind of like, why do they feel more? Or why do they like you more before you start wanting to invest in yourself and being better? You right?
It's a show.
Well, it's also, I'm gonna take accountability and say, hey, look, I don't like this by myself, and take the road that is gonna cause me to be uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Do the thing that I know that I should be doing, and that'll help me. And then people are like, fuck that bitch,
Well,
she's shaming.
I know why. It's because Mercury's in retrograde. That's the reason why. And the stars, the Venus is a little ahead of Mercury, and when that happens,
Mercury's returning in its rotation.
And I charged my crystals today, and my crystal said today.
I did a moon healing.
chakra.
I did a moon.
I should not listen to Lizzo.
A moon bath for my crystals last night. That's something that people.
Wait, hold on, guys. My watch. Oh, Uranus just got a new moon. Just got a brand new.
When I first moved to LA, I was really trying to figure out how any of that shit had anything to do with grounded reality. You know what I mean? People are like, you don't pay attention to the stars. That's why you wouldn't know. And I'm like, I don't even see no fucking stars in LA. You can't see shit. You talking about I don't pay attention to the stars? I'm like, this fake life, this fake culture. They're like, the universe. I'm like, God.
The homie,
God, can you hear me?
now known as Fifi Dash. You familiar?
Yes.
Fifi. Told me, well, actually had a dope joke. Pretty much the gist of it was, what is it? It said, you put more of your faith in stars, and racism is more valid than your theories on what month you're born. And I was just like, my God. Like, it's just so on point.
It's just like a smack in the face. Like, there you go. You have it.
But to be, I'll say, I understand the association with weight and health. And I'm not a health expert, but I do think it's somewhat unfair because a lot of stuff is based on genetics. Mm-hmm. And, I had not had to do anything to manage my weight, somewhat health, but, I just, I've recently started working out, but previous to that, I never did anything, you know what I'm saying? But somebody else who eat just as much as me, gain a bunch of weight, and society attacks them. I think that's unfair. So I can't really say, you know. They'll say, you know, but they be like, oh, Jeremy, you know, you
just made eye contact so hard. Just,
nah, yeah, y'all,
two.
y'all
No,
good.
for
Y'all still
whatever
got.
the eye contact was, I'm uncomfortable with it. I don't know why it was so laser pointed. It was just very.
I'm sure y'all got, you know, y'all got y'all share. I mean, you got married man. energy.
Nobody
I got
asked you.
married
No
man
one asked
energy.
you to- No, we're not that.
You definitely got married man energy.
Nah.
Nah. Well, you better hurry up. Cause you ain't getting no chicks with that energy. Y'all
That's horrible.
Oh well, now we here. Now we
No, I'm
here,
kidding.
man.
I don't know.
No.
I'm just talking
Now
shit.
we
I'm
here.
talking
It's great that you brought this up. Actually,
Oh man.
next time, and you know, it's a look. But still, all those things, great, yes. But still, at the end of the day, even if you're big and possibly your natural body weight, if you're eating trash at that body weight, still, you know what I'm saying, the person that's choosing what they're eating or
So
whatever.
you're saying no person can get fat from eating salad because it's in their genetic makeup? That
I'm just saying,
lettuce
if
makes
you-
them bloat
Yeah, that's
and
not-
blow up and
nah.
shit like
no,
that.
what I'm legit.
he said not.
No,
That's not happening.
I don't think that.
I don't
No.
want to defend it, but I just it's just to me it's unfair.
I'm saying, yeah, the way society treats the people, yes, but I'm just saying, regardless, it's people don't treat fat people badly because they think that they're unhealthy. That's not the reason why. It's because it doesn't look good to the eye,
Is
right?
it the confidence that the fat person
being-
has that gets on your nerves? That's why we treat them
Someone
like
that's skinny that's doing
Right, that
heroin,
too.
we don't shame them for their. We don't even shame them for their body. Like there's a lot of crackheads that are walking around with nice bodies. We don't care.
What?
That's the side.
Where?
that. That's an oxymoron.
No, there are unhealthy people that's the
I know a
genetics.
fat crackhead.
No, I'm agreeing with what you're saying about like.
I know.
That's also an oxymoron.
No.
No.
I'm like, yo,
crack user.
I was like, yeah, you doing this
Oh,
wrong.
okay, so we're not making sense right now.
Fat crack user.
Yo, he trying to be serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. There's a difference, and I'm talking about like the way society treats people is because of the way it looks.
It's
not
fucked
like-
up that people
Oh,
treat
yeah.
fat people that way. That's sponsored by Mark Board, the PC fucking guy on the Fresh Chicks.
You guys
Yo,
push me into this corner. I'm the wildest one.
sure?
There just needs to be one.
Your tone wasn't even wild when you said that.
Yeah,
That was
you
kinda
like,
cool.
I am
First
the
of all,
guys.
wild.
The wildest
Guys,
one.
guys, I
I
have fun. You sound like Kawhi Leonard right now.
have fun.
I'm
Yeah,
a fun
I
guy.
have a lot of
I
fun.
would accept Big Lizzo, Lil Lizzo, long as she can keep Lizzo contained in a dress.
I don't think.
I thought you was about to
I
say
think that
long
should get
Lizzo.
smaller because Lizzo, like, I can see kids be like, "You mean lizard girl?" Like, she should just stay the size she is.
I mean, look, whatever's marketable is
You
gonna bring
mean
in the most money.
reptar? No, I'm just playing. Yeah.
Too bad they took away celebrity weight loss. Whatever that shit was on VH1, she would have killed that.
Oh man.
Oh, you're right. Right at a time like this, though.
shit.
Yeah,
Celebrity Fit Club.
yeah. You're right.
Yeah, she would have killed this shit.
That would have been. That would have been
a show to bring
lot
back
of
for
money.
COVID.
She could bring it back.
I should be a producer.
She's big enough artist. That would be
She can
smart.
bring it back.
Yeah. Celebrity fucking Fit
Let's pitch
Club.
that to her and get in and get a point off the
2
revenue.
Chainz made a whole song about the girls getting thick over quarantine.
What's it called?
Throw up quarantine thick.
Quarantine thick. She been quarantined, now let's start it thick.
Man, that highbrow material coming from 2 Chainz, man.
2
Always
Chainz
keep
don't have to
coming.
say
all
shit.
time.
People like, you one of the
All
greatest,
time.
my nigga. He be like, I said she got a big booty because she got a big booty. And niggas call me the greatest. That's gotta be, what?
Yeah.
What?
That's how my mind thinks all
That's
the time.
because
though.
things don't have
All
to make
what
sense.
It is. Don't
Oh,
rename
well,
it. I call it big booty because she got a big booty.
Genius. I love this
Come
guy.
on, man.
It was
And screamed it. Who was in there just like that's that shit and fucking say it again. Double that. Do it again.
That is a birthday song now. 2
Yeah,
Chainz has
it
a
is.
birthday
It's
song.
the 4th birthday, national birthday song.
That shit
You're
is
right.
hard, bro.
That's amazing.
Damn, that's hard.
You were saying something really serious. I don't know. I'm sorry.
No, I wasn't serious. I'm deciding if I even want to go down this path.
He's
man.
he's PC'd up every time. He wants to.
It's not that I'm PC'd up. I just feel like there has to be some level of counter culture in this room.
Decency.
I don't even gonna call it decency. Just like, well, guys, we're saying this, but it is like this. I just want to be that guy. We could let that go. We could let that whole part.
It's
of
a
this whole
shame that
thing.
people body shame people. That was your ultimate.
That was it. That was all. Yeah.
But fuck fat people. All right, we're gonna move right on.
That is a Jonathan.
I got a question, man. Y'all think it's
I'm
wrong?
fat
I got
myself.
nothing.
I've been quarantined. Now I'm getting thick too. Nigga, what the fuck?
You
I don't think
quarantine
any of you
thick?
guys qualify as fat.
Not
per se.
fat, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know.
It's insulting to fat people.
Quarantine.
To those who do suffer from overweight.
I'm Hollywood fat. We'll go with that one.
You think you should
Harden fat.
look, you think right now it is out of line? No, of course y'all don't think that. Okay. Where do you think it is in society for a dude to demand respect? If if a woman is doing something that's disrespectful and you just like, hey, yo, you out of line, you need to check that shit. You think that's accepted in society? And is that like cool? Not cool. I'm trying to get it out like, y'all think it goes over well to ask?
I don't think it's accepted in society for you to check your woman.
That's what I meant. Yes.
I don't think it's accepted in society for you to check your
Out
woman.
in public,
But I think
How are you doing it?
but in private.
some women don't mind. Some women will push a
They all
button.
want it.
Yeah, they'll push a button.
That's in private.
But you can't. No, they want it in public too.
They want it in public,
You
yeah.
just can't do anything about it. If you give in to the whims, you look like an asshole. She hates you. Society hates you. But secretly, she'd be like, "Well, why you ain't call me?"
Should we want respect
Now
as
she
men?
has control over
Should
you.
we want respect from our women as men?
I mean, that's the highest commodity. You know what I'm saying? Of a man is respect. You know
Yes,
what
it
I'm
is.
saying? Like just like
That's
for
our
women,
love language on a natural level.
Yeah,
Love
it's
that.
just like
Yeah, I
for
like
women,
that.
it's beauty. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like women have to feel beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Or they cease to be women in essence. You know what I'm saying?
They want to be admired. They want to be, yeah.
I mean, but they have to
Desired.
feel beautiful. They don't
All the
actually have to
hires.
be beautiful.
Right.
They have to feel beautiful.
They wanna
just
be
like a
admired.
man is equivalent to a man's respect.
Yeah.
I think honestly, as a man in this society, you have to get it from different ways.
What is that? How? What's that?
I think the the best technique is just simply walking away at the right time, though. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to walk away at the wrong time. You know what I mean? You got to walk away at the highest point of strength and respect. You know what I'm saying? You can't walk
So
away.
she's texting somebody else in front of you. She's talking to you reckless. She's doing overt.
One at a time. If she's doing all these things, that's all on you.
Okay, so no,
It ain't even her.
I'm
At
name
that
one.
point, you've been
Okay,
a bitch
so
for a long
you sitting
time.
next to her. You sitting next to her, and she's texting somebody. Okay, it's time to eat.
I wouldn't care.
It's
too
time.
much
Thank
about
you.
that.
Some people won't care. There's some people that, okay, it's different for each dude. Our respect language is different. Some dudes are like, hey, if we're eating in front of a whole bunch of people and shit, could you bring me my plate? Some niggas feel that way, truly in their heart. If everybody else, if you in a room with a whole bunch of girls, dudes and girls, y'all on a couple date nights, and everybody bring their girl a plate, and your girl just like, go make your own plate, nigga. At that point, it's, well, how do you feel about that? I just ask.
Well, I think you gotta. Well, I don't want to. Should I let?
Yeah,
No,
y'all
go ahead.
too.
No,
No,
you
no,
go
I want to
ahead.
ask y'all too.
All right.
Go ahead,
No, I mean,
go
because
ahead, go ahead.
I don't want to be the only person.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I think
I want to hear what Jeremy got to say.
kind of similar to the first thing is like before you go checking other people, you gotta check yourself.
You've been a
You
bitch.
really
I was
gotta-
want to just say you've been a bitch for a long time.
But I mean, it's essentially what it is. It's like you gotta, I'm trying to rephrase. I already got that part out.
That drop came out.
But yeah, you gotta analyze, because truth be told, what you're attracted to is based on a couple of things, but one of the main things is your original association with love.
Right.
The original association with love is about your connection with your parent. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta look at that person and go, what is it about me that's attracted to this person? You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Because
yeah.
truth be told, some of these negative aspects, the fight to get that thing is what keeps you with that person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you date people of varying, attractive levels, but the person you chose is your girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's keeping you around anyway, to tolerate the disrespect, because that's your girl.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, smashing is anybody can get it on that one. You know what I'm saying? But that's your girl. So you gotta go to the root of it, and then once you solve that in yourself, then you gotta make a decision. Like, do I want to keep this person around? And that's where the walking away comes in, where you tell them straight up, like, look.
So when do you walk away?
But that's what I'm saying. I'm about to give it to you. Look, let the scenario play out. Everybody getting to play, blah, 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 whatever. Okay. And, let's say it's happened a lot and you don't like the text and all that stuff. You know what I mean? You come to an adult decision with yourself. Make sure, because I don't want to give niggas the wrong advice, because if she making the money and you live with her and you on the couch, don't be making no grandstands like, I'm not going to tolerate this.
Yeah, I gotta make a call right now. I gotta make a call, y'all. Pack your bags, nigga.
But just like women do, when women get ready to make their move, they pack up their stuff. They already start talking to another nigga. They get their shit
Yes.
lined up. So about time you thinking it's over, it's been over for about 2-3 months.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And the same thing as a guy. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you got to make the same moves as a woman, but you just got to make sure your shit's straight.
Right.
Make sure you can afford to lose this person. I mean,
Amen.
and that's kind of a constant thing regardless. But
Amen.
let's
Cover
just
your
say,
ass if you're smart.
I mean, it's never not a bad idea for a man.
Cover your ass.
For a woman, it's optional. For a man, it's not optional.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre, pay attention. Way he's handling this stuff, he's been married to this woman for a long time. She's entitled to some shit, and every time she's a lawyer, and every time she goes up, Dikembe Mutombo, boom, every time, boom. You know why? Because he's been planning for her to leave since the day they got married.
Safe life. Safe life.
So-
He has another
And I'm not saying everybody should do this. I'm just saying.
That makes marriage sound like prostitution on a whole nother level.
or business move.
Well, it's all of that, and it is love. All the
Love encompassed.
It's
with-
all of it's true. You should always. But anyway,
There's all these truths
The thing-
that are
The
evident.
thing I
are equally
want to go back to is when you said respect is a man's love language, and that shit real, man. Because
Yeah.
think about like how young, like heartbreak starts for a man young, right?
Yeah.
Like a woman that go through all these phases, like that nigga wasn't shit. That nigga wasn't shit. That nigga was shit. And niggas like bitches ain't shit. Like he just encompasses the whole.
That first one is
yeah.
enough.
The first one is enough because it was the respect thing that normally made him have his heart broken. Because if he was cheating on the bitch, he didn't care.
Yeah.
But if that means something was done to him to hurt his pride, like she fucked his homeboy, or like
Yeah.
she fucking
That's an important
posted
Had
lesson.
you
his
paying for
messages all
a
over.
ticket,
But it's-
two tickets for her and her friends, and it's really her and another nigga. Some disrespectful ass shit.
That's an important lesson to learn early. I
Yeah.
feel bad for a man who hasn't learned that lesson early.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the world only gets worse. You know what I'm saying?
There's probably a lot of niggas on Skid Row that learned that shit. Like they got heartbroken. That
And
just
later
was
in life,
it.
like you got heartbroken. Your first
30.
heartbreak was at 36. You like
You was
fucked up.
you was a corporate nigga. You had
I
a
didn't
good
know
ass
they were
job.
capable of that. Fucking
I had-
She didn't know. She
She
been
took
plotting
all of
your
my
ass.
kids away. She took all of my kids.
And my money, and my house, and the dog.
Oh my God!
I didn't know they were capable. Yeah.
Reduce the rubble. Reduce the rubble.
Bro, Kevin Hart had that joke, and he said like, whenever I see a nigga, you see a nigga in sweatpants,
Oh,
and
with no pockets.
he's like, she took everything.
Yo,
Bro, y'all
you just
trying
made
to
me laugh at Kevin. That's funny.
Bro, he has a lot of fire shit, bro. But we don't have to go down to Kevin route.
He has some
Man,
bars.
sweatpants with no pockets.
She took everything.
I had a chick, and this not no deep depressing story. This is just like the earliest. You triggered a memory. Just put it that way.
No, let's do that.
There was a chick who, she, for her birthday, I got her a card, right? I remember she reacted like, "Oh, thank you," whatever, right? Her best friend, Jamal, comes, gets her a card. She's like, "Oh my God, Jamal! Ah!" Yo,
Hugs him, wraps
so you
him
gotta
up.
have this. You gotta understand. I've been me this whole time. So I'm
been
just
me
like,
this whole time.
yo, I'm like, yo. So I just noticed when I gave you the card, you didn't.
You asked.
that
You actually
way.
asked her about the shit.
It wasn't a. I
wanna ask, it was a
it wasn't. This is almost a demand. How periods
You
can
gonna
be.
tell me?
I just need everyone else is going. Let's talk right
Periods, periods function two ways. They end sentences, but they're also like,
Yes.
like a strong statement. I just like, yo, when I handed you the card, you didn't really react well, but when Jamal, and then she gave me this whole speech. Jeremy, Jamal is my friend. I've known him since childhood. If I wanted to be with him, I would be with him. But who am I with? I'm with you. You know why? Because I love you, and you're just insecure.
Nope.
Do you know she's
Now-
with
now-
Jamal to this day? They
this
got like
day.
20 kids and
Of
shit. You know
course.
what I'm saying? But guess what? They all overweight. All of them, the whole house.
Karma, bitch.
All of them. You know what I'm
Karma.
saying?
You ain't your fat ass kids.
But yeah, man. So that's a lesson I had to
I mean,
learn.
you and your Lizzos. Your
You said what?
I don't want to.
You and your Lizzo's a call back on a podcast.
That's so
That's next
mean.
level, bro. We not.
That's so mean.
Society's not
Poor
ready
Lizzo.
for that, G.
All right, man. My
Poor
bad.
Lizzo.
My bad, man. We're gonna R&P.
He did a call back on a pop.
We're gonna RP to that.
Look.
No, it was great. It was great.
I want to go back to the original thing of how you approach the woman, whatever. I just think after your mind is made
Whoa,
up.
I don't need no things on how to approach a woman.
It ain't
first of
just
all.
for you,
Nah,
bro. We got listeners and
everybody.
shit.
I'm not
Okay,
saying you.
nigga, I know how to walk up on a bitch. I say, hey, bitch.
You,
This what it's gonna be.
you as
No, I'm
you.
just saying, I don't
Nigga,
do that,
you
obviously.
took
I say-
English, right?
I was saying you are the man. You know how much money you need? To be like, hey,
No, okay. What's up?
but yeah, you just let her know straight up. You just be like, look, I noticed you did. You just lay it out. You don't make a long list, but a list is
Jeremy said, yo, how to check a woman.
Oh man, don't do that.
We gonna segment this shit. We gonna segment this shit.
You know what I'm saying? I have done it, and man, it has gone up and down. So I don't want to.
Okay.
I'm not even saying. I just feel like this
It's like
is
a bad average.
This is for your own soul. This is not to
This
cure.
is for you. It's not even about her.
This is not even to cure your relationship. This
Right.
is just purity of your soul.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So this can go for women too. You pretty much just make a list like, hey, look, I noticed you did this, you did this, you did this, you did this. I'm not even blaming you. I'm just saying, look, we need to rectify it. I can't take this no more. You know what I'm saying? And based upon her reaction, you got to make a move. If she's welcome to the concept of these changes and maybe she didn't notice them, oversight, hey, y'all can work on something. If she give you that, nigga, please, you have to walk away. Cause, and even arguing is acceptance, and everything that happens from that point forth
You'll
is
respect
now
it down.
your fault.
Yes.
It's your fault. It's on you. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? It's only gonna get worse to the point where she does it in public. Just to see. Cause it's like, yo, you didn't walk away when I told you.
I wish I could share this right now. I wish this was chopped
that one
off
part
and
right
I could
now.
just share what
Man.
just was said on the internet right now.
That one I don't have a problem with.
Don't get
but,
bitched
but
by your
not
bitch.
the Jeremy Sipochekovich thing. No, not that. Don't do that. That is not the tagline of the evening. This is purity of your soul.
That's the name of
This
the
is-
episode, bro.
This is
Jeremy
the crystals.
Scipio's guidelines to checking a bitch.
No.
The game
I have
with
my
Jeremy
crystals.
Scipio.
Episode
I have my
65 of Fresh Take
stars.
Podcast.
My Mercury is retrograded. I have the
He only
superpower
said that
of
because he's
clarity.
in retrograde. That was a retrograded comment he made, guys.
Purity of the soul.
Speaking of the
guys.
stars, man, we lost a good one. Tiny Lister. I just
Jeez,
want
man, rest in
Rest
peace,
in
man.
peace.
to quickly
Debo.
insert that RIP to Debo, man. That
For
was
real.
Peace.
Lovely
It
transition.
was a shocker. They say he died of natural causes. I'm like, every time somebody dies, it's natural. But like,
Not.
I mean, if you got shot, your body gave up. That was natural. Like that was a natural reaction to being shot. But
I'm just glad they didn't do the easy out, which is
COVID, yeah.
Like,
Because Debo wasn't playing that shit. He was just what COVID, punk?
What COVID, bitch? COVID gonna cry in the car.
Who got COVID?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's sad, man. I actually wrote a little mini script because everybody kept trying to make the next Friday after Friday next week.
Yeah.
And I was just like, wouldn't it be dope to have like a side story based on Debo's life?
Man,
It would.
You know what I'm saying? So I
How
wrote
did
a
he
little
turn like that?
mini thing.
Man.
I was actually hoping to, make that
get
happen.
that to go somewhere. Yeah,
Bro, they said that he
Damn.
I just it really scared me thinking about like how everything money goes because I don't know where he lived, but they said that he was in an apartment. And I'm not trying to be funny here, but it just made me be like, nigga.
They didn't take care of them.
Thank you. They did not. Whatever it was. I mean, they could have meant to say condo. They could have meant to say in his mansion. Whatever they could have meant to say, but it said apartment on there.
When they say apartment, they trying to make a statement. You know how the media works, man.
And I'm not coming at him, of course. Rest in peace.
Dang.
What a wonderful part of America.
You
But
know
it's
how the
like-
media works. In his apartment.
Well, look, okay. There's multiple things that lead to that. So
Yeah,
you can't just say,
it was the industry's fault or anybody's fault.
everybody knows people from Friday didn't get paid. I mean, everybody
That's
knows that.
fact.
Everybody knows
They're
that. So that was-
iconic and they didn't
yeah.
get paid for that. Yeah.
But he could have flipped it to something else. I mean, he was a legitimate star and he did a lot.
he was a wrestler, right? He was on like W something. One of the
The-
W's.
Why ain't people from Friday didn't get paid? Who fucked that up?
I mean, you already know the answer to that question, as you
Yeah.
said.
Okay.
It's definitely
Okay. Cool.
yeah,
Yeah, we
that
know-
guy.
We know who did it.
the star. I mean,
Yeah.
the producer, executive producer.
We know who did it. He came up with a platinum plan. all this other
Yeah,
stuff.
platinum.
How about you start with Friday niggas getting paid? No, I'm just
Yo, why? Oh man, yo, real quick. Why all these black celebrities want to come up with the platinum plan?
and platinum.
Platinum plan when Trump is getting out of the wrong time? What the? Like,
I sideways think that was all of them saying like we've been behind this nigga Trump the whole time. My bad.
I mean, that just honestly.
Because they thought he was getting reaelected.
Well, I know. I think a lot of people.
Yeah,
was
I thought
making
that was
money.
just lost, man. Like black people been looking for a father in this society so long.
Wow.
I mean, that's what
Well,
that was.
damn.
Like,
Well,
yo,
And I'd rather one that looked like me, and then they gave me one that almost.
Well, it seemed like a lot of people were
Almost
coming up
you
look
with
look like you, then they gave you one to act like you on a bad day. You be like, yo, this nigga never keep his promises. He don't even keep the negative promises. No walls built. No.
Niggas just say whatever. I'm gonna come home. I'm whooping everybody's ass when I get home.
Yo, Obamacare
like
still
shaking.
popping.
Niggas got Obama phones to this day.
We got Joe. We good. Yo, I didn't even know that Trump was president. Did you?
I thought he was just still Twitter ranting. talking shit.
That's America, nigga.
Yo,
Man.
if you didn't have a Facebook account, you wouldn't even know Trump was president. Straight
Facts.
up.
Facts. If you did not have any social media,
Just arguing with your family.
like,
That's
what's going on?
arguing with
Speaking
your
of social
family over the
media,
red.
man.
The
what
guy
y'all-
that started The Apprentice, he did what?
Speaking of social media, academics, man, got on. Clubhouse.
Whackademics.
Clubhouse, we could go on
Club.
about this platform, and I don't even want to get on that, but he
I
jumped
think you
on.
should.
Okay.
Not enough
Great,
people know
thank you.
about.
Yeah. Clubhouse is
You
jumping.
yada yada the wrong
He
thing.
did it again. He did it again. He's like, I don't know enough about this platform.
Okay.
We did a whole episode. He did a whole thing on Clubhouse. He was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Why am I even on Clubhouse?
All
Why
right,
am I-
so Clubhouse, man, it's new. The platform's jumping. It's pretty much a
There you
party,
go.
a
It's
party,
man.
Yeah,
In your phone.
yeah, it's the party line.
Party.
It's the party line, pretty much, but on social media now. So you can get on and pretty much hear people's voice real time talking in a chat room. And there's the stage, and then there's people below, and you can get tagged in. And what's crazy is it's brand spanking new. So there's like the celebrities are right on there, people that you want to talk to, and even not celebrities, but just high people in whatever field you're in. You know what I'm saying? That you want to talk to, and it connects you on a tight level. And if you get in on a group early enough, you could end up talking to these people early, and it's lit. So I will say right now, the great thing that they did, the marketing thing that I think everybody could say, they created exclusivity by giving you only one person that you can add. So now only one person by person is getting added in. So who is your person that you finna add, right? And how I got people mad at me because I didn't add them. You know what I'm saying? And so it's cracking.
It's just like a Clubhouse.
It's yes. It's,
The fuck
you
you
can't come
invited me?
in.
Nigga, you invited that nigga? What
There's
the
a
fuck?
little bit of I learned about Zeppelin goods, and we'll go into that. That's just like shit. That's like Birkin bags and all that shit where the price of it is only
the new
pushed
thing?
up. No, that's forever. That's Birkin bags. That's
No, I know Birkenback. Zeppelin.
Zemblin.
no. Those are the name of all those goods.
Oh.
Like that's the type of goods that they are.
Oh, it's the type of good.
Okay,
yes.
got it,
There's
got it,
goods
got it,
that are only
that they
made.
appreciate.
They are valued by perceived value and their exclusivity. The fact that they're marketed to affluent people, but really, truly, they're handmade or whatever they are, but the value of them is only this much. The difference between the value is only this much to the other brand,
Oh, yeah.
but they really have been marketed. It's nothing really different about them. They just been marketed different. You know what I'm saying?
Smart
And so
marketing, yeah. The whole
you
world is
see that
marketing.
in Clubhouse because people are like, we're getting this person out.
Right.
It's only us up here and this. And so there's this whole like, oh, I want to get up there and talk to some
Hierarchy,
people so
yeah.
bad, right? Or whatever. When it's just people, now they talking to you. It's
yeah.
like, so it's lit, it's cracking. And every time a celebrity
take.
comes on, thank you, man. Every time a new celebrity comes on there, they do a welcome party. I've seen Wiz, I've seen Sway Lee, I've seen
I was in the games earlier.
the games was jumping.
That shit was crazy.
Tiana Trumps was lit. Did y'all
today.
did y'all see Tiana Trumps?
Well, I don't know.
Tiana
The only Trump I acknowledge.
Tiana got in there and the girls were asking her, how do I do a split on the dick and not feel it in my stomach? And she was
Oh.
telling them.
She's a porn star.
And they were just like, what's your favorite position to be
she a
to
porn
be
star?
asked it? Tiana Trump?
I don't know who the fuck she is, obviously.
Yeah, she's a porn star. And you know what? I feel
Hey,
so
he
bad.
can't explain anything. That's funny. But he's kind of good.
Donald
At it.
Trump, nigga.
You gonna make me break this down for you right now with expert
Okay, so
precision?
she does splits on dicks. She,
Yeah, right. He gonna name all her slashes.
she's verified on
Porn star,
Pornhub.
yeah.
Here's a URL link right now to the. No, I'm saying. Nevertheless, she said some girl asked her, yeah. So what's your favorite position to be that you have of yourself on there? She was like sucking dick. I just had to say that like that. I'm sorry, everyone. Nevertheless,
So they had a topic on it about academics. All right.
academics. Edit that out, Elliot, please.
Yo,
Could you cut that shit?
That was a long way around from, hey, I don't want to do talk about it. Clubhouse, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, academics.
Oh, y'all gonna make me talk about it?
Oh, it was all
You want
about
this
it.
song?
We went from I don't know what the fuck is going on doing splits on that dick.
Okay, academics jumps in there. They do a welcome party for him, and what happened?
Oh, you want me to explain? Okay.
I was in there too. He pretty much just got clowned, like not clowned per se. He kind of got threatened, low key. Like he's the clown nigga in the street. They like, man, if I ever see you, like you explain it to a nigga, like, bro, this is how lame you are. Like you posted only whack shit about me and my crew. You ain't never said nothing good. And you promoted a nigga that snitched on a whole crew of niggas. Like, you're a whack nigga, bro. If I see you, I'm smacking you in the lunchroom. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, they were trying to bully academics. I did feel like he held his own. I
He's a
have
shit talker.
Yeah, I was say I give a. For me personally, I do feel where they're coming from because he has this corniness vibe to him. You know what I'm saying?
He does.
I can't even necessarily quantify it in another term other than corniness.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And just it kind of annoys you when the corny nigga is like got a leg up over you. You know what I'm saying? Like we're talking about I punch you. You know what I'm saying? And then you see like this nigga's knuckles aren't even formed in a way to do this. You know what I'm saying? It's a little insulting for your mentality. And you be thinking like, oh, I shoot niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got this dude, but that's the power of media, and that's the power that he has on his side.
Yeah.
But I think it's unfair. It's very hypocritical of a lot of the rappers that have the biggest grievances against him to speak out because they're like, okay, it's this whole honor amongst thieves thing that's in hip hop.
I'm a street dude.
Yeah.
I can't snitch, but this dude is talking in a way that I can't. And how does he even know this information?
But they do this thing where they snitch on themselves, like, yo, man, like, you know, niggas get hurt for less than that on the street on my block. You know,
I seen niggas get stabbed and ripped up and they booty hole ripped out.
Yeah, it's like, yo, you know, we you know what I mean? Like, you ain't, and he say, like, I'm not y'all. I'm not like y'all. He says it over and over, like, I'm not a street dude. I'm honoring myself.
But I can speculate.
But the one street code that is actually true for the street is that they're actually honor to yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what the niggas really do. The whole thing is, it's just like marketing, man. When white people do it, we accept it on this higher level as some type of superior capitalistic marketing technique. It's
I'll
like,
buy
hey,
that.
And it's just beef.
But when black people do it, yeah, it's right. When black people do it, it's like, oh man, yo, we hurt niggas for less, man. You snitching on the streets, man. Motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, but having loyalty to a gang, technically, in this ideology is foolish when it hurts you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm not defending anybody like Tekashi because the nigga was corny from jump. I mean, I think we should pay attention to society on why, or just the hip hop culture in general. Like, if you look like a clown, why are we accepting you
why are we
in the
taking
first
you in?
place? Why is your words being accepted as law in this? You know what I'm saying?
I questioned that the
but it's
whole
because-
time of his rise. I was
But
like,
it's
what the
because
fuck?
we honor bullshit like money. You know what I'm saying?
you
And
watch
just because
Tekashi?
people are getting pushed in a certain way,
Yeah.
we acknowledge that. Like, oh, they must be the hot guy.
Yeah.
But you know, come on, man, it ain't us pushing the buttons in the first place.
As like
Even if it is our color.
speaking from a place of like
yes.
the dudes that went to school and sat on the stage when we all graduated, like those dudes, if they started a platform on hip hop, they would report like this dude's dumb for shooting up this neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like they would do that.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's who he is.
Yeah.
He's like the guy who's like he's like he's like I love the culture, but you're wrong.
Yeah.
You're still wrong. Like at the end of the day, I'm not gonna tell you you're right. And niggas want to fuck him up for that.
Well, also it's because his branding is himself, and like I say, he talk a lot of shit. But you know, getting mad at Hip Hop DX or you know what I mean? Like people don't do that. You don't get mad at an entity.
Yeah.
I would say maybe that's his one. I wouldn't say flaw because it's benefited him a lot, but it hasn't benefited him in a way of protection.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where because at the end of the day, I know he makes it seem like he does everything on his own, but anybody who's amassed a certain amount of followers at a certain point, they have a team. Right.
Yeah.
Of
Right.
course, he has a huge team. Now, them the niggas that you should probably be mad at that are giving him all the information and all that shit. What was that show with him and Joe Budden and all them? What was that show?
Everyday Struggle.
Everyday struggle, yo. I remember, Joe Budden being like, "Bro, stop talking about X." And just being like, this nigga's gonna get hurt. Stop fucking saying the shit. Shut the fuck up. And we also got to realize that academics tied together the gaming, kind of all the gaming trolling type motherfuckers and hip hop that are very interested in the hip hop is not a rock and roll. So all them dudes that are just like, what's going on with Jack Harlow? What's going on with fucking all of these, a lot of these rappers that have died actually.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're like eating up the street shit when they're sitting at home in their safe ass crib. You know what I'm saying? That he tied that together and gave them information.
Yeah.
All these street dudes are like giving these dudes the war stories, right?
Yeah.
And they're loving it, but like Vlad, all these dudes, who do you think amped these dudes up?
Yeah.
But academics is different because
rap is snitching. Sorry.
wow,
rap shit.
Rap is snitching.
rap shit.
You're telling people what you did as a criminal, and you're like, yo, if you mess with me, I'll do it to you. That's essentially what the song is.
I will come to your city and set up shop, and they wonder why police is at the fucking concert. They're like, well, he said he was gonna bring a lot of drugs here and start selling drugs. So I don't know. I get it, like from a corny nigga's perspective.
Nah, but the difference between somebody like Vlad and somebody like academics is that academics he'll put his emotions into it. You know what I'm saying? So all of a sudden now he's on Twitter rants telling some real street nigga, I'll slap you.
Like Freddie Gibbs, like talking shit.
You know
to
what I'm
Freddie
saying?
Gibbs.
Yo,
Like,
Freddie Gibbs was so disrespectful back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he said, I want to squeeze your
But
teeth.
He said, I want to squeeze your titties. Yo,
Well, he caught the game. He caught him to the game.
Yeah, I should talk anything. Say the wildest shit.
Troll
Yeah,
that
yeah.
nigga, troll
Because
that
if you take it seriously, you just gonna be the one heated.
You gonna be mad
standing
he
outside
lose.
the wrong address with a bunch of guns. Police come
Looking
get you,
very
and
dumb.
now that's the new news story. So yeah, that's.
But if
that's
you say I'm gonna squeeze your titties, it's such a terrible roast. And then he tried to say, yo, why can't Freddie Gibbs get knocked off and shit like that? And then Freddie Gibbs lost his account he got suspended off Complex or whatever for a second. Academics took a huge L there, I would say.
He got the show canceled. He the one.
Well, yeah.
that
His
canceled that
antics
show.
off of the show
Off the
got
show,
the show
yeah.
canceled. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, because he did the thing that messed him up the most. And you always gotta be aware of your rank. Because you mess with certain A-listers,
Man.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, and you have
He
a
messed
problem.
with Chrissy Teigen, who she got a very filthy, clever. I mean, she could dish that level of teeth as well.
She can.
Yeah, I mean, I worked with her on
She
what was that
talks
show
shit.
called? I can't remember that show was called, whatever. But I did stand on the show, and
Hell yeah.
we was with
That was a total.
Hell
pretty
yeah.
much. I was with her every day. Her LL Cool J. I can't think what the show's called. But
Masked Singer? No, not Masked Singer.
It was a game show?
Yeah.
I know exactly
Yeah.
what you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah.
Keep
But
going.
anyway, yeah, she would literally in between takes just be talking shit about people, celebrities, like she don't care. You know what I mean? She plays the same game that Academics does. The difference is she's an A-lister.
Yeah.
And when you fuck with an A-lister, shit gets shut down.
Right.
And that's exactly what happened. Yeah. Yeah, he was
The legend.
Yo, and
Cut him. Drop him.
he was tripping. He went after John Legend for having low sales. I'm like, he's an R&B guy. It's not even the same game.
same
Like,
lane, yeah.
yo, like, dude, like R&B acts have a
lanes.
shorter lifespan anyway. I
Right.
mean, what, you gonna get mad if Johnny Gill drop a record? You be like, oh, you ain't selling top
Charlie
stuff.
Wilson took a huge L.
Like,
That nigga
yo,
got 40 years in the industry.
yo,
Charlie Wilson's set to do only $15K this week. Is it an
Yo,
L or W?
it's
Wait a
yo,
minute.
you a legend. You did 5 years. Everything after that is just a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
Yeah.
John Legend did his thing. Like, you're tripping. He ain't even, John Legend wouldn't even beef back. You know, you beef when people won't even beef back.
Yeah, what
That's
is he
weird.
gonna say? What is John Legend gonna say to academics?
We're just ordinary.
Speaking of running
sorry,
your mouth,
that's-
man, I just
Get
wanna do
him
this
fired.
A little bit of time left, but Tom Cruise, man, went crazy, man, on
Tom
the set. Did you
Cruise.
hear this rant?
No.
Oh man, Tom
COVID
Cruise.
related.
Yeah, he.
Oh, what'd he say?
He went crazy on his crew. Apparently, they're shooting Mission Impossible. What, 17?
18.
Some shit. And he goes in there. Apparently, people weren't following COVID regulations. I'm sure someone just had their mask down, not covering their nose, something like that. Someone was wearing a mask,
Like
whatever.
the Walmart greeter. Could you pull your mask?
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I
Someone
got a
was-
nigga nose.
Someone was trying to do playing with their Apple shit, and they did the face thing. And you know, you can like sometimes take your mask down and do your face.
Is that real or are you just making it up?
Some people do that. Hell yeah.
Oh, I thought you were
He
saying
said
that was
that
no,
ain't
No, I'm not saying that's the
No,
thing.
he's saying-
So you hear him, and
That's
he's-
very clever. That's what I'm saying.
No, but he's just going crazy on everybody. Just like, I have been fucking talking to okay, I don't need to give the same energy, but he's screaming. He's talking about how he's been talking to studios, insurance companies, so that he can shoot this movie, and is paying people. He's creating jobs, and y'all are fucking it up. Don't ever let me see you do that shit again. And he's like hitting them with the words. Just like, don't you ever see you hit it again. And they're like, damn. Like,
I
he's
see that like the academics thing. It's like, I noticed you're doing something wrong. Yeah, I could be cool about it, but I'm gonna
now it's let me make
I'm
a
gonna be a
mess
dick
of
about
you.
it.
Yeah.
Guys, this is classic projection. He ain't getting none or something else. It literally
I think he
has
spent a lot of money on that shit.
Yeah.
Maybe. It to me, it ain't had nothing to do with what was actually going on.
I
in
agree
front
with
of
that much energy. It's like, okay, this is when someone's
This is
screaming for
bottled
that
up,
long,
yeah.
something else. You either paid rent for the Scientology building or some shit this last month, and now you need to pay out, or something weird is going on beyond this.
They probably told him they didn't want to do another fucking Mission Impossible. He was like,
This mission is actually impossible.
I'll put the money up. I'll put the money up.
I'll show you that. He really in the movie. Shit, was making the movie was Mission Impossible.
He
That's what
put
it
all
is.
the money up, and then like
Yeah,
they
man.
got him to go through all these COVID regulations. And she's like, we will shut you down, Tom. We will fucking.
I saw
shut
somebody's nose out, and it was like, "Now give a speech."
Yeah.
Man.
Yo, coming from a angry, volatile man myself, yo, man, you got to meet the appropriate energy. Like if somebody's doing a level 3 offense, hit them with a 4. You know what I'm saying?
True.
You hit them with the napalm, bro. It's on you.
That's
You
extra,
whack.
that was giving
whack.
so.
That's a
Hit
good
'em
The
way to
with
put
a
second
that.
you give
Yeah.
it 7, when you give somebody 7 for a 3, it's like there's something going on with that man,
Yeah.
sir, because it's not unless you properly, effectively explain the graveness of the situation. Like you know, in the military, somebody will fucking leave something unlocked,
Yeah.
right?
And then
in
now
boot
everybody
camp,
asks in
and
trouble.
then everybody's doing push-ups for like fucking 20
And
minutes,
staring at that
and
man.
then they're like. In war, you know, somebody dies for an unlock lock, and y'all like, oh, we could die
Right.
for this.
Dog, when I'm making Tom Cruise money, I will never raise my voice again. You know what you'll hear? Fuck,
for real.
I'm getting fired. Like, no, you heard that? Jeremy was like,
That is really the smallest. You already did. That's the.
This is real niggas just stop.
A stoic motherfucker, bro. When they just do
You
this
whisper
shit,
to the homie, you whisper to the.
they drop a hat, bro. They scratch their beard.
you won't even know. You won't even know it's me. I'd be like, hey, bro, you want a selfie?
Hey,
You wanna...
that makes me want to be an asshole and walk up to a nigga like shake his hand, thanks for your service. Hey, like, you know when Thomas says thanks for your service, you're done, man. You're fucking done.
He thanked me for my service.
You got 3 more hours.
service.
I'm done.
I'm fucking done. Oh my god. What do I tell my wife? Yo, hold on. If we take anything away from this, I think thanking somebody for the service should be like the new insult. That needs to be the new middle finger. Yo, can we do that?
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service. That's like,
Just
oh,
like
yo.
so calmly to think.
Yo, that is like the 8 Mile diss at the end of the movie. Like, he thanked me for my service. Yo, I like that.
It's so proper. They can't call you an asshole. They can't say shit. What did he say to you when he fired you? Thank me for my service, man. Oh, that's a nice guy. That's a good guy right there.
Yeah, Tom Cruise, every woman who's ever been with him probably left him. And, you know what I mean? It's hitting him hard, man. He quarantined alone in his big old mansion.
Man.
I mean,
And he's short.
jumped all up on his couch
Yeah,
by
you know,
himself.
see, if Tom Cruise died, they were like, today he was found in his Beverly Hills home. That's what
You're not gonna say apartment. He died in his mansion
said apartment at
in the hills.
in his gated community he owns to himself. They will never say nothing.
Firefighters had to
Take a helicopter
they like
in.
into the compound. The
They're
compound.
gonna say compound. Yes,
The roof. He was found floating in the roof pool.
exactly.
The infinity roof pool.
With marble landscape. Just some bad shit.
They're trying to resell this nigga's house in his death.
Right. Oh shit! I need to buy that shit. I'm trying to die just like that.
30,000
Kitchen is
square
pure
feet.
marble. Pure marble kitchen where a bloody knife was found on the counter.
Yo.
Jesus.
Tom Cruise go off like Scarface and shit. Like, it's all romantic.
This is the fountain. We found his body.
For real.
Hey, he died like thin line between love and hate began. Yo,
Man.
What a call. Wonderful. Thank you for that.
Man.
Well, you know, I guess we winding down, man. It's been
Winding
Fresh
down.
J's. It's been cracking.
fun, man.
Jeremy,
Fun.
thank you so much, man.
Man,
Been
thank you,
laughing,
guys.
sweating and
Yo,
shit.
I
dude.
know,
What
right?
Say to the people,
Yeah.
you, like throw out your handles, your
You
next
know what?
upcoming things.
You know what? I had just filmed a comedy special, and I really want this thing to be done. I would give you a release date, but I would sound like a rapper.
Right,
So,
I feel it.
yeah, expect that. Yeah.
So follow him because something's dropping soon.
Follow me, Jeremy Comedy. I'm having merch, everything. I'm really gonna roll this out because technically you're supposed to be locked in for a little bit.
Yes.
So that means you have more time to buy my shit. Also, my last name is SCIPPIO. That's .com. That's everything. So yeah, follow me.
What's the podcast you and Vine got going on? What's that shit
Are
called?
you snitching? Yo, that's why I hate coming here because weak ass
Niggas don't know how to keep their
be
mouth
telling all my
Niggas don't- they
on the
just
street.
talk.
We cut your dreads, nigga, for less.
For less.
Not the dreads,
Say
shit.
less.
Not
Only
the
on one
dreads.
side.
You know, Jeremy gets you touched for nigga.
Thank you for your service.
Thank
Not-
Service.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So the podcast, it hasn't been released yet. That's why I didn't announce
Oh
it. but
my! So
it's whatever. Look,
It's on Instagram.
is it?
He be sharing it.
Well, no, it's not the full episode.
Okay, but they're advertising for it, so
That's
I'm
great. Look,
yes.
hey, I'm not tripping. No breakfast after sex.
That's what
That's
it
Jeremy
is.
Scipio, Von Roberts
title.
coming at you every week. I don't know when that's dropping either. That's why I want to sound like a
I
rapper.
already know that shit.
But yeah, that's
Two
dropping.
angry ass
Also-
niggas with a
The
podcast called
angry.
No Breakfast after.
Bro, that's the most.
This is about to be all right.
It's
my
gonna go
bad. I ain't gonna cut you off, bro.
Hey, yo, have me on, G. That's some real shit. Have
Oh,
me on,
man,
bro.
look, hey, it's gonna be man. You talk about a party.
I
man.
know.
Man,
Like, yo, this is gonna be wild. But yeah, okay, No Breakfast After Sex podcast, and also I'm co-host of Splendid Radio on Farside TV. That's every Tuesday live on YouTube. You know, the platform that Academics runs.
Wow.
But yeah, man, just follow me. These are my guys. Love you guys from the bottom of my heart. I just met you and you, but hey, you know, I love indiscriminately.
hey, that's all that matters.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Barry Jones.
Barry Jones. Barry Jones Experience. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
My boy, Rastafari Unicorn.
And I'm Jonathan Tumblin on everything. Fresh J's. We out this bitch.
Should be some explosions sometimes.